This video explains how to convert a pandas data frame to a NumPy array using the Python programming language. So without too much talk, let's dive into the Python code. In this video I will show you an example, and as a first step we need to import the pandas library, as you can see in the first line of code. And then we also need to create an example data frame using the data frame constructor. So after running these lines of code, a new data frame called data is created, and we can print this data frame below the code box using the print function. And then you can see that our example data frame contains 5 rows and the 4 columns x1, x2, x3 and x4. Now, if we want to convert our data frame to a NumPy array, we also have to import the NumPy library, as you can see in the next line of code. And then in the next step, we can apply the toNumPy function to our data frame. So as you can see, I'm specifying the name of our data frame, which is in this case data. And then I'm applying the toNumPy function, and I'm storing the output of this in a new array object that I'm calling data array 1. And then I'm printing this new array below the code box. So after running these lines of code, you can see that we have converted our data frame to a NumPy array, and you can see that the columns and the rows of the NumPy array correspond to the values in our input data frame. Now it's also possible to convert a pandas data frame based on a subset of this data frame to a NumPy array, and this is what I want to show you in the next example. So as in the previous example, I'm using the toNumPy function. However, I'm applying this function only to a subset of our data frame. So in this case, I want to extract only the columns x2 and x4. And as in the previous example, I'm returning the output of the toNumPy function to a new array object that I'm calling data array 2. And then once again, I'm printing my result below the code box. So as you can see, after running these lines of code, I have created a new array which contains only the 2 columns x2 and x4. So in the first 2 examples of this tutorial, I have explained how to apply the toNumPy function. However, there's also an alternative available, which I want to show you in the last example of this tutorial in the 6th code box. So as you can see in this code box, I'm first using the values attribute, and I'm storing the output of the values attribute in a new data object that I'm calling data array 3. And now if we print this data object, you can see that we have created an array which contains exactly the same values as in example 1. However, this time I have used the values attribute instead of the toNumPy function. That's all I wanted to explain in this video. In case you want to learn more on this topic, you may check out my homepage statisticsglobe.com, because on my homepage I have recently published a tutorial in which I'm explaining the content of this video in some more detail. I will put a link to this tutorial into the description of the video, so you can find it there. If you have liked this video, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below. I'll try to respond to all comments as soon as I can. Furthermore, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified about future video releases. I have already published about 500 videos on this channel, and I'm releasing new videos on a daily basis. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.